I am thrilled that Rick Moranis is coming out of retirement. He's a great and charismatic actor. We know the classics. But what about the movies he's been in that just don't get talked about as much as they should? His debut feature film, Strange Brew, is great. Story of two brothers, Bob and Doug McKenzie, on a quest for beer. They stumble on a global mind control plot. It becomes a quest to save the world while drinking all the beer they want. Although a smaller part, he was in the musical rock opera Streets of Fire from the great director Walter Hill. He co-starred in Parenthood with Steve Martin, and his character here is a bit less charismatic, something he wouldn't do very often. He would once again co-star with Steve Martin in 1990's My Blue Heaven, a funny gangster comedy that was released the same year as Goodfellas and happens to have parallels with that movie. Honey, I Shrunk the Kids has not one but two sequels, and you know what? I dig both of them. Honey, I Blew Up the Kid is a ton of fun, and it's like a Godzilla movie except it's a giant toddler. Honey, We Shrunk Ourselves tends to go under the radar because it was a straight-to-video third installment, but it's still a ton of fun, and as a kid, it was my jam. Has anyone ever heard of 1993's Splitting Heirs? A great dark comedy about mistaken identity and a battle for inheritance, where Rick Moranis actually plays a villain of sorts. Now, upon its release, people recognized the Flintstones. Today, barely anyone talks about the fact that he played Barney Rubble in the movie, and he was great. Not just as a kid, but even today, Big Bully is my jam. It's silly, but it is a fun movie about reawakened rivalries. I love Little Giants, one of the quintessential kids sports movies of the 90s. Because of this movie, anytime I come up with some kind of plan, I call it the annexation of Puerto Rico.